get into it.
Developing down in Charles County, 6 people dead, including 4 children, after that massive fire tore through a home yesterday in Waldorf. Officials say it is the deadliest fire in Maryland in more than a decade. Let's get to Maureen Umeh. She's back on the scene for us
Deadliest
this morning.
fire in more than a decade.
Good morning. Well, officials are focusing on the front porch area, actually the right enclosed area there. That is where they believe the fire may have started. An investigation ongoing. As you said, 6 people died in this fire, 2 adults, 4 children. Their names and ages have not been released. Neighbors are devastated by this tragedy.
For it to be in our neighborhood is just, it's heartbreaking. It's very devastating, and to find out that
Wow, hold on. We had to pause it there. That is absolutely crazy. Jesus. And to think 2 adults and 4 kids died in this. God, that's scary. I wonder what caused it.
actually people have passed up there is like, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Well, the home on the 3000 block of North Declaration Court went up in flames Sunday morning just before 9 o'clock with the family trapped inside. 9 people lived there. 2 were not home at the time. 1 person escaped. The other 6, which included 4 children and 2 adults, did not survive. It took firefighters nearly an hour to put out the flames. Now, the state fire marshal's office says that the cause of the fire is not yet clear, but that they found no evidence to suggest it was intentionally set. The devastation even brought first responders to tears.
We're not going to pause it too much, but it's crazy to think that we have to discuss that and have to look into if it was intentionally set. That is a crazy thing, but it's the world we live in. But let's keep going.
With the loss of life, this is pretty devastating. Yes, it's devastating.
That's all you can say.
And it absolutely just shattering to even see it now, hours later. It is shattering to see this house devastated. 1 firefighter was injured, taken to the hospital for treatment. Fire officials using this tragedy as a reminder, a very sad reminder that everyone should have working smoke detectors. They don't believe the home had any working smoke detectors. So again, reminding people to have smoke detectors in their home, make sure that they're working, make sure you check it, and also have an escape plan in place in case you unfortunately find yourself in a situation where fire has erupted in your home. Let me step aside again so you can look at the house behind me, just devastated by flames. Again, officials focusing on that front side porch and enclosed area where they believe the fire started. The investigation ongoing, but right now, this is it, a devastated community mourning the loss of 6 people in this home. Back to you.
Absolutely crazy. Now let's go into an article where it listed out. I'm just now finding this, so let's see if it tells us any more information about what all happened. Let's see. Let's get into it. So, let's get right from it. So, like we talked about, 6 people, 4 children, 2 adults died in a house fire Sunday in Maryland. The blaze was reported around 8:40 a.m. No cause have been learned immediately. They're not listing the names. This fire appears to be one of the deadliest in the Washington region in many years. In all of 2023, only 1 house fire anywhere in the United States has a death toll equally as high. Wow. According to the National Fire Protection Association. The trauma of fatal fires is deepening when they result in multiple deaths and deaths of children. Yes. I can't. It said there was 9 people in the house in total and 6 of them died. Absolutely. As of Sunday night, no evidence of any criminal act have been discovered. The investigation, however, has determined that the place where the blaze broke out, it originated within the enclosed porch at the side of the house. The fire marshals officially said that the statement released late Sunday. As of Monday afternoon, the fire marshal's office was still trying to figure out whether any smoke alarms in the home went off during the fire. Yes, you have to, let's be honest, we make sure that your smoke detectors and smoke alarms are up to date and are working, because that is the one step into at least helping people wake up during the fire or be alerted so they can get out the house. Absolutely crazy. Let's see. In addition, the fire department, firefighters, several other departments responded to the 300 block of North Declaration Court. It took about 70 firefighters around an hour to put out the flames, said the spokesman from the fire marshal's office. One of the firefighters went to the hospital for a medical emergency and was treated and released. Another was treated at the scene for injuries. Firefighting is a very deadly job, a very heroic job as well, but you are risking your life. Anything like that, you're risking your life, and we got to give our props to the people and support them. We have to support them. Initial reports indicates that there was entrapment. The fire deputies who reached the house first tried to enter it, but were prevented by heavy smoke and flames. The fire marshal said photographers show a house engulfed in flames, which leaked well above the roof line. Later pictures indicate that the house was nearly destroyed. It's about 25 miles from U.S. Capitol building, Charles County, in which the city lies. It has a population of 1,700, with many of the residents having jobs in Washington. Absolutely crazy. But like always with any of this stuff, we have to pray for the family, because 6 family members was lost, and it's a terrible scene. It's a truly, truly terrible scene. Wow. I remember when I was younger, a fire broke out in our house. It was from the stove. My cousin was doing something, trying to make some kind of food. She was young. She was probably about 18, something like that. She was trying to cook some food on the stove. Next thing you know, a flame broke out. And then she did the worst thing with a grease fire. She threw some water on it. I mean, young kid doesn't know, and it spread, and luckily it was able to be put out, but the house needed to be repaired. Now, it wasn't too bad, but it was still a scary sight. Still very scary. I can't imagine the feeling of being trapped in a house, because you just wake up coughing, scared, worried about your kids. It's a tragic scene, but like always, we got to pray for the family and hope that they can find some closure, and hopefully we learn later on what actually happened. Absolutely wild. Praying for him. We just got to keep praying for him. But I want to talk about that because, yes, we had the fire in the steel plant. We had the fire in the Maryland home that took some lives. So, fires are very deadly, and we have to be careful. I don't know what caused it. It could have been electric. They said it started from the enclosed porch. Maybe they had a space heater or something. We never know what could have happened. But we got to be careful anytime dealing with electronics, or a lot of times it's doing from space heaters and electronics. Is probably too hot for a space heater, but you never know what could have happened. Never know what could have happened. Just keep the family in your prayers, and and hopefully they'll be able to get through it and deal with their grief. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.